Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everyone. I request everyone to please turn on your cameras.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yes, last year.
my ma'am did started, but she just gave the definition type, the square and square roots, sir. She just gave the notes little bit, just one page notes, and she made us to write one to 30 squares. She made us to write, sir. Square and square roots. She just started.
Okay. Okay.
Close the door.
ఫోకస్ మార్కులు తగ్గకూడదు ఫోకస్ 90 రావాలని మనం
ఇద్దరు
అమ్మ కదండి
నాకు ఫ్యామిలీ Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, could you rotate your screen, sir, if you don't mind?
Yeah. Give me a moment.
Yes, sir.
Sir, but you did not change my marks actually.
Who's there?
Sir, Gagna sir.
Yeah, cool. I will change.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Last class we are discussing till. Couldn't
So
find
the
the
question paper we just discussed. That before class we started data handling.
data handling till where we discussed, if someone remembers.
Yes, sir. So we did the steps of data handling. So that was the last topic. Qualitative data and quantitative data.
Okay. Yeah, qualitative data and quantitative data.
Quantitative.
So I also gave difference between qualitative data and quantitative data.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Are you writing anything, sir?
So I think everyone is present. Let's start the class. So data handling we discussed till
Qualitative and quantitative data.
okay.
So you
I also told data handling steps, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was speaking, but my mic wasn't mute.
Okay, so let's start how to present data. Data handling techniques we discussed. What all in data handling techniques? One is problem identification,
Sir,
Data collection.
Data analysis.
Analysis.
Sir, analysis of the data, sir.
Data presentation.
data collection,
Data collection.
Presentation.
Presentation.
Sir,
Graphical representation. Graphical representation.
Data analysis.
Data analysis.
Data analysis.
Conclusion.
and data analysis,
And conclusion, sir.
Conclusion.
and finally conclusion. Right. So these are
Yes,
the
sir.
steps which are used for data handling. So I guess I also explained each and every step.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. So now let's move on to how to represent data. How to represent data. So if you see the data can, so there are some methods to represent data. Okay. The data can be usually represented in any of the following ways. They are bar graph. Please copy the notes simultaneously. Line graph, pictograph, I think my cam is off. Histograph, fifth, stem and leaf plant. Sorry, stem and leaf plot. Next, dot plots, sixth. And seventh, frequency distribution. Frequency distribution. And last one is cumulative cumulative distribution. Sorry, cumulative tables and graphs. Cumulative tables and graphs. Okay. So I hope everyone make notes. I request everyone to please turn on your cameras. So let's discuss what is bar graph now.
One
Sir.
minute, sir, I'm copying.
Okay.
Sir, pie chart also will come in this, no, sir?
Pie chart is what?
Sir, it's like a circle and we can
So
show
if you
the
consider
represent.
pictograph,
Central
it comes,
angle.
pie charts comes under pictograph. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So for now, you please consider these all types and also include pie chart. So these all, most of the things will not be discussed. You just a small glance I gave to you people, so that for a better understanding, we will be discussing only few types from these types of graphs. So let's start with bar graph. So bar graph. A bar
Could you
graph,
little bit scroll up, sir. Little. The last one I'm copying. Yes.
a bar graph is a representation of data using a rectangular bars that are having heights that are proportional to
Sir, after what is written after proportional to?
the values. So usually, listen here. For example, the result in a school is displayed, right? If you check your report cards, so your marks are compared with the class highest marks. Okay, your marks are compared with the class highest marks. So how you actually? So there are two students. One is A and one is B. Okay, one is A and one is B. So A got top marks from the class. Suppose I am considering 4 subjects here. I am considering 4 subjects here. What all are the subjects I am considering here? One is maths, and next is science, and give me your subject names: English
Social.
Social.
and social. Okay, so these are the subjects names. So the high, as usual, the highest mark will be. So this is the data. So first of all, what I told you, what are the steps to be followed while first problem identification? What is the problem identification here? We have to draw the graph of a student comparing with topper marks, and that to bar graph. Now we are collecting data. So marks out of 100 and here out of 100. So now I'm collecting data from the class teacher. Now I'm collecting data from the class teacher. Maths, a student got maths 90 out of 100, science 95 out of 100, English 92 out of 100, and social 91 out of 100. Whereas B got 90, sorry, it should be less, right? So 85 out of 100, 85 out of 100 in science, and here 82 out of 100, 81 out of 100. Okay, so this is the graph which I have to be consider these data, and I have to now go for data presentation. So data presentation, how I am presenting data, now you know through bar graph. That will be graphical representation. Graphical representation. Now I will draw a graph. So here I will note down the subjects: maths, and here science, English, and social. Actually, it should be big. Let me. So here if you see, I am starting with the, so here you can write some random numbers 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 till 100 with what is the division scale I am maintaining here on the graph?
So 10.
10,
10.
sir.
10.
So consider y-axis on a division of 10. I am maintaining division scale. Now, first of all, I am drawing for math subject. So math subject, how much the topper? First, I am drawing the marks of B. So let me draw this with green. So 80, how much he got? 85, right? So 85 means somewhere here. So here I will go 85. I will represent it in this way. So and next 90. So 90 means just above 80 here. Let it be sum up.
So first you're drawing the student marks, then the topper marks.
You can represent it in any way.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Just a minute. I'm very bad at drawing actually. So now you can see here. So this is for math subject. Next from here to here, science. Here to here, social. Here to here, English.
Sir, sir,
Yeah,
was drawing a double bar graph.
Sorry,
Sir,
Double
are
bar
you drawing a double bar graph?
I can't hear you properly.
Sir, are you drawing a double bar graph?
Sir, are you
Double-
drawing double bar graph? He's asking. Sir.
Yes, yes. So double bar, yes. This is the mark of B. So this is the mark of A. And this is the mark of B. So from this graph, you can easily say that, see this. Now conclusion, we are coming to conclusion. We are analyzing data. From this, so this is little bigger I'm taking. Okay. So A graph, if you consider from 0 to 100, A's graph is upper or not from considering with B. So from this graph, what we come to know, B got less marks than A, right? Correct.
Yes, sir.
Students.
Yes, sir.
So this is how you actually represent bar graph. Similarly for science subject. I'm concerned science. Again, he got around 95 only. It's up to you. You can suppose it's up to you. You can draw anybody marks first or second, but whom marks you are drawing at the beginning of the construction of the bar graph, who marks are you starting, you have to mention them as first in other subjects also. I am starting with B, no? Again I will be representing B first. So B, how much marks he got? Again 85 only he got, somewhere here in between 90. Again 85 he got. And that should be in the range of science. See, I noted here science, no? So you should mark that bar graph in between this range only. From here to here. You can't include that marks in, you can't draw graph, start drawing graph from maths. Why? Because maths has boundary till here. After that line you can draw. So you, for every subject you have some space, given space. In that given space only you have to represent the data using a bar. Okay. So this is science. So this is B's marks of science. Okay. This is marks of science. And next, if you consider 85. And next I'm drawing A's mark. A mark is 95. So again, I'm drawing here with this. And you should see here, the two lines should be attaching each other. What two lines you made confused? See here that this line.
The first.
So any confusion here, students?
No, sir.
So this is how you draw the graph. This is how you represent the Which student marks through bar diagram. And if suppose there are multiple bar graphs also, it is available actually. So multiple bar graphs, how you tell it is multiple bar graphs means, suppose if I give you the data, suppose if I include one more person marks, C I will include. That fellow marks also you should draw, right? So for maths, you will make from maths, for maths you will make in this way. In this marks, you will draw A's marks. So if I tell A mark is less than B mark is less than C. So how I will represent A marks, then second highest is second highest is B, and finally third highest is C. So see the how it is growing, it's rising or not? A, B, C.
Yes, sir.
So we are satisfying this condition or not? A is less than B, B is less than C. That is, A got 60 marks, B got 70 marks, D got 80 marks. So through this graph, you came to know, no, without values, you came to know that A got the least marks, then B got the least marks, and topper is C. And which subject the marks we are comparing here?
Maths.
Maths. So maths. If I ask you to do for science, again you will do for science. You will create a separate slot on x-axis, and you will again go for the same method. A. Suppose if A fellow got good marks. Suppose if now what I am doing is A got 90, B got 50, and C got again 90, 100. Okay, C got 100. Now how I will draw? First A
90.
90, next B, again next
C 100.
C. See the graph now. Okay, any confusion? Zubair, are you getting the class?
Yes, sir.
Last year, why was your camera is off?
Yes, sir.
Shrestha, what about you? Sahiti, Rudra,
Yes, sir.
Varshit,
Yes, sir.
Amtur. Sorry. Okay. Bhavishya, what about you? You didn't attend yesterday's class.
So
What was the
yesterday's science class.
No, not yesterday, on Tuesday.
So well, I came late from school, sir. I actually came by walking, so I came
Okay.
late.
So, okay, so this is called multiple graph. This is called multiple bar graph. So any confusion in how to draw a bar graph?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Hello. Next move to the pie chart.
So what is the difference between bar graph and column graph?
Bar graph
And column graph.
and same. Bar graph is also called as column graph. But column graph is the name which is used in higher class.
Okay, sir.
So so there are two methods. We call it as rows and columns. So row is nothing but a horizontal line, and column is nothing but a vertical line. Okay. Next, if you consider pie chart, suppose Nainika got so here I'm taking an example. Nainika, his dad gave 1,000 rupees. Sorry, her dad gave 1,000 rupees on April 1st, not April 1st, on her birthday, suppose. Nainika, are you here?
Yes, sir, I am.
So you got 1,000 rupees from your dad, and from that 1,000 rupees, you spent 500 on what's 500 on some books and 100 on stationery like pens, sketches, something like that, and another 200 on chocolates.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what I am doing is I should show this data, and what money you are left with? 200, right? Okay. So now I will draw a pie chart now. First of all, I should show the books. How much money she spent for books?
Half of the money.
Sir, half of the money, sir.
Correct. So half of the money means this whole is nothing but 100%. So half of the money means how much? 50%, right?
Yes.
This whole pie chart
Sir,
represents
it will
100.
become semicircle, sir.
Yes. So this whole pie chart represents 100%. So now I am considering only books. So now I am drawing books here. So it will be like, and I will draw some lines. This is
Books, sir.
so this is 50% she spent on books. Next, 100 rupees. What is 100 rupees on stationery? That is
Stationery.
10%.
10%.
10% means it should be how much? Should be very less. That is 10% on sketches or pens or something like that. Stationery, normal stationery. Okay. And 200 rupees on chocolates. So 200 rupees percentage is how much? How much will be the 200?
20%.
25%.
100%.
50%.
100% is 1000. Then for 200 rupees, how much percent? 200 into 100 by
20%.
Sir, 20%, sir.
50%.
so it's 20%. So 20% means some bigger than this. Let me.
So the space remaining will be half, sir, because here I have 200 rupees left, which is 20%, as well as 200 rupees which I spent on the chocolates.
So this is 20%. Okay, chocolates. And she's left with another 20%. That is this part. And this is another 20%. So any confusion in this? So this is how you represent
No,
on the
sir.
pie chart. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is how the pie chart is. Any confusion in understanding pie chart?
No,
So,
no, sir.
so again I'm repeating. You'll be giving a data of like how I gave data for now, like 500 rupees for books, 100 rupees for sketches or pens, 200 rupees for chocolates, and 20% remaining 20% of money she left with. So on whole, you have to consider a pie chart. So complete circle of pie chart circle is considered as 100%, and then you show at each and every part that we mentioned that that data we had got should be mentioned on the pie chart using the percentage. So any confusion in this?
Yes, sir, we should convert the data into percent and then show it on the pie chart, right,
Yes,
sir?
correct. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So next pictograph, I think this is very easy for you people. And some, like most of these cases, pictographs are very easy. So how can I say you? So suppose there is a, suppose in January, one shopkeeper sold 4 apples. So what I will do, I will represent apple like dolls, let me say. He sold 4 dolls. Suppose in February, I need to show a data saying that he sold only 2 dolls. Then how many dolls should I draw? I should draw only 2 dolls. So data here is a shopkeeper sold in January 4 dolls. In February, 2 dolls. March, 6 dolls. April, 3 dolls. And we have to mention that doll will be, so this picture will be representing doll. So this picture will be representing doll. So now in March, as
Sir,
per the
how
given,
much each doll is equal to?
that we don't require. See, as per the data only you can go. Now who asked this? How much each doll represent? Equal to,
me.
yes. So Gagan, if the shopkeeper, suppose if the question asked in this way, a shopkeeper got 80 rupees by selling 4 dolls. In February, he got 40 rupees. In March, he got 120 rupees. In April, he got what? 60 rupees. So here each doll cost is how much? 20 rupees. So as per the data given only, you have to proceed. Okay.
Okay,
Now
sir.
the only data which I have is the number of dolls is sold and each month data I have. So number of dolls is sold in first 4 months of an year. So what are the first 4 months of an year? That is first quarter. We call it as first quarter year. So there are 3 quarters in every year.
Yes, sir.
So first quarter is January, February, March, April. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So first quarter, how many dolls he sold? He sold around 4 plus 2 plus 6 plus 3. So that would be
15.
15 dolls is sold in first quarter, and you have the data. Everybody is switching off their cameras. I don't know why. What's wrong with you people? If you are not interested in the class, you can leave. I don't need any students who switch off their cameras in my class. Lasya, are you copying the notes?
Yes, sir.
If you have
My
any
camera is
problem,
not on, sir. I'll try to on once again.
if you have any problem with your cam, you can just
Yes, sir. Sir, is my camera visible?
yes.
Yes.
So in March you have 6 dolls. In April you have 3 dolls. Okay, fine. So this is the data which we actually represent through a pictograph. So this is called pictograph. Any confusion in pictograph?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Next, we are done with pictograph, bar graph, multiple bar graphs also we discussed.
Sir, pie chart also, sir.
Pie chart also we discussed. Now histograph. Let's discuss histograph.
So, line graph is not multiple bar graphs.
Sorry?
Line graph is also given, right? What is it?
Line graph.
Yes, sir.
I'll
Sir,
let you.
could you little bit scroll up, sir? Just little bit. Last. Go little bit. Yes. Done, sir.
So please note down the definition for the scale factor. I already told you the scale factor is the ratio of length of a side of one figure to the length of the corresponding side of another figure. So this is a scale factor. So I told you, suppose if you take a bar graph, scale is in y-axis, scale is given as, right, x-axis and y-axis, right, usually. So the horizontal line is called as x-axis and the vertical line is called as y-axis. So if I take 0, 10, 20, 30, what is the scale factor for x-axis now?
10.
So first we have to subtract ratio. We have to subtract 10 to. So here, if you see the scale factor, the factor is a ratio of the length of the side of one figure to the another figure. So the side of one figure is 0 to 10 is how much? 10.
10.
The length is 10, and its corresponding other side is how much length? 20. Now 20 by 10 is how much here? 2. So 2 is the scale factor for x-axis. Got it?
Okay,
Or
sir.
else you can also write in this way: 1 unit is equal to 10. 1 unit is equal, sorry, 1 scale 1. I'll write it actually. One unit is equal to 10 units. Why? Because see here 1 unit is 10, next other unit is 10, 10. So on division of 10, we are making here what? Graph. Similarly here 0, 5, 10, 15, 20. Now what is the scale factor here?
Sir, 5.
5.
5.
Scale factor is 5. So any confusion here, students?
So can we have two scale factors in one graph?
Two scale factors in one graph.
Sorry, sir. I meant two scales in one graph.
Only one scale. Only one scale we will have.
Okay, sir.
Scale for scale, we will scale is for x-axis. 1 unit is equal to 10. Suppose I'm giving you the 10 centimeters. 10 centimeters. This is 20 centimeters, 30 centimeters. I will tell you once the class is once we discuss how to construct a bar graphs. With examples, you can easily come to understand.
Okay, sir.
Next, grouped frequency distribution. Like you know what is meant by frequency?
Yes, sir.
It's like
Yes,
an
sir.
observation.
Observation. Yeah, answer.
Suppose there are 70 students in the class. Out of 70 students, 4 students got marks between 60 to 70. 5 students got marks between 70 to 80. And 6 students got marks 90 to 100. And so on. So here, if you see, 4 is called frequency. And this is called marks. So we are just checking how many students got 60 to 70 means the frequency will be 4. Okay. Write down the definition. Frequency is the number of times that a particular observant, the number of times that a particular observation or event occurs. So my main motto is I have to check how many students scored between 60 to 70. So what is my frequency here? What is my frequency here from the given data? 4 students scored, no? So four students. Suppose 4 students are A, B, and C. B, C, and D. A got 61. This fellow B got 62. C got 63, and D got 64. Do these marks fall in the frame of 60 to 70?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Called as event. Okay, 60 to 70 is called as event. That frame mark. So that framework. So 60 to 70. Suppose I ask you people how many times you are traveling from your home to school. How many times you are traveling from your home to school in a day? Morning you will go.
2 times.
2 times.
2 times.
From home to school. This is morning you go, and evening again you come back. So what is your frequency? So what is my event here? I am checking how many times you are going, how many times you are moving from school to home and to school, right? From how many times you are moving in between home to school, how many times you are moving, I am checking in a day. So how many times you are moving? 2 times, right? Once you move in between school and home in the morning session, and in between school and home in the evening session, right? First you go to school and then you come back.
Yes, sir.
So the event here is I am checking student how many times a student traveling between his home and school. Suppose if he is going in lunch break for lunch, so what is the frequency again? It is increased to 3, right?
Sir, 4, sir. We'll go and again come.
Sir,
in.
4.
He
Because
will
he'll
go
have to
again
go
come,
back.
correct. First he will go to home, again he will, so 4. So that's how you calculate the frequency. So first, and suppose how many times, suppose different schools have different modes of fee payments. Suppose I am studying in a school, I used to pay fees in 2 attempts. One is in first sem and another in second sem. So starting of the first sem, I pay the full fees, and starting of the second sem, I pay the like second semester fees. Okay, so that's how my fee structure is. So how many times I'm paying? 2 times. 2 times in a year. So my frequency is 2 times in a
Yes.
frequency of. So my event is paying of fees to an institution in an year. Is my event. How many times is
2
frequency?
2 times,
Any
sir.
confusion here?
No, sir.
Any confusion here?
No, sir.
No,
And
sir.
okay. I eat X. So I eat X. So event here is I eat X 5 times in a week. 5 times in a week. So eating egg in a week is event here, and 5 times is frequency here. So 5 times I eat eggs in a week is event here. So eating eggs in a week is event here. 5 times is frequency here. Why? Because I'm repeating this event 5 times. Like first on Monday I eat, that is one event. On Tuesday I eat, that is one event. Again on Wednesday I eat, that is one event. Thursday I eat, that is one event. Friday I eat, that is one event. Saturday I won't eat non-veg. Sunday I eat anyways chicken. So 5 days a week I will eat egg. So 5 days we have events here. Any confusion in understanding what is event and what is frequency?
No, sir.
Okay, so this is frequency we do, and next class we will be discussing probability, a small introduction to probability, and we will wind up with this chapter, and then we will do the problems. Okay. Chalo,
Sir.
have a great day. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank
Bye,
you.
sir.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Sir,
Chanakya,
you
yes.
told, you told
I will
to-
send now. To the same number I will send your answers.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.